Hi there, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, amazing one joining me from across the globe. If you're in the UK, it's obviously a good evening to you, a glorious and refreshing evening. I am in the beautiful city of Northampton, celebrating the 60th birthday of a wonderful big brother, cousin, and an incredible dad, uncle, wife, the wonderful grandson. And I just thought I'm going to stop by to give you a brief message of encouragement, of inspiration while I'm here. You can hear the music in the background. The guests are having a wonderful time dancing and enjoying the evening with our wonderful big brother, Sona. And the wonderful wife and children have put together this amazing event for everyone who has joined tonight. My theme to you today, just to encourage you, to give you some uplifting words, is actually to step into your future with hope and having a clear vision. I know I talk a lot about vision, okay? I cannot do any talk without vision, of course, because we are born to fulfill a purpose on this earth. We've got to live a purpose-driven life. And for us to understand what that purpose is, we've got to have a clear vision of what we want to be, our ideal, the life that we desire to be, what we desire to become, to do, that will bring us the ultimate fulfillment and satisfaction in life. And what I'm just going to focus on today, there are just some things that will hold us back from becoming all that we were born and created to be. My first question to you, I might stand up and move. Let's see. I think now this background is clearer. Let me turn to this direction. Yep. So I think the first thing I'm going to say is, I'm going to ask you what is holding you back. Because for so many of us, yes, we desire to live a certain lifestyle. We desire to be, achieve some certain things in life. We desire to be happy. We desire to be healthy. We desire to have great relationships. I'm sure all of us pretty much have that desire within us. Most probably for some of us, we've just suppressed it because it doesn't seem to be coming anytime now. But the truth is, our heart's greatest desire is always to be healthy, is always to be happy, to have peace, to have joy, to have fulfilling relationships, and thrive in all we do. Every single human was born to succeed. Success is becoming all that you were created to become. It's like an orange seed. An orange seed was designed with so many oranges trapped within that seed to become an orange tree and eventually to produce oranges. So until the purpose is fulfilled, until the oranges are produced, then the orange seed has not fulfilled its purpose. Why it's existing on this planet? So it's the same for you. Oh, I love this music. Okay, I'm just gonna stand, okay? Woo. I'm gonna take you closer. Okay, let me show you my outfit there. I'm just gonna dance and then I'm gonna do our talk, okay? You all have a heart desire to become someone greater, better. Woo. This is for my sisters out there. We need a sister like you. You can always count on me, ladies. I'm your sister. You might never have met me, but my heart is for every woman out there to love, care for them, nurture and nourish them to live their best life. Okay, look at my style there. I'm a great dancer. I used to be a super dancer when I was younger. All right, I'm gonna come back to my talk, okay? Come on, life is simple and easy. Relax. Woo. This is what's her name again? Oh my goodness, how can I forget? And I love her. Bepanda, Charlotte Bepanda from Cameroon, my country of origin. Hobbies in there. At least let me brighten your Saturday. Life is so easy. Let me call my sister, my twin sister, Yvonne. You see, we look so alike. Yvonne. This is my dad, and this is my baby sister. Okay, I'm doing a live, and I want to say, this is my twin sister. You see? Look at that face. Look at the gray hair. She's beating me. And this is my baby sister. Okay. This is our celebrant, my big brother's daughter. The wonderful LK with an angelic voice. She's just incredible. I wish I could sing like her. Those are my sisters. Okay. This is a great one. I'm gonna go back to real talk and business, okay? Awesome. I was saying that it's so important, right? Let me just finish my music. If I was not holding this camera, I would have given you some great moves.
Dora, this is for you. This is enough.
Beautiful Cameroonian music. I'm gonna sit down, okay? So I'm not well, but this brings you some lightness and ease to my talk. Super, there I am. Woo. How are you doing? Yep. My question was, what's holding you back from living the life that you dream to live, from becoming the person that you desire to become, the person you were born to become, to live the life you were born to live, to have the relationships you desire to have, to flourish in the optimal health and well-being that you desire to flourish in. What is holding you back? What is stopping you from having this ultimate lifestyle that you desire, this ultimate optimal health and well-being that you desire? What is stopping you from having those just incredible relationships? I want you to pause and take some time. There is this program I do every morning, or spirit-filled messages every single morning. Some of you may not know, it's specifically for women of faith, Christian women. And I've been living messages, daily messages every single day for the last since March. Every single day I do a message. It's so beautiful, it's so incredible. It helps me to grow my faith as well, nurtures and nourishes me, my spiritual growth and development, and it blesses so many women who are also tremendous women of faith and women of God. And if you want to join the group, it's a Women of Faith group. Right now, I've started sharing some of those audios. It's exclusively audio, no distraction by seeing my beautiful face. So we just focus on the Word of God, and I'm merely a vessel used. If you want to join me, you can also follow up now on my YouTube channel. From the beginning of June, I started putting these audio messages in my YouTube channel so that I can be able to reach more people who are not necessarily on this group. So beloved, and today I was talking about us living the life we're called to live. This month we are looking at our faith in action. We've got to take practical action to live the life that we're born to live. If you dream to become someone, you have a vision, you want to live a certain lifestyle, you want to develop a certain relationship, a healthy and flourishing relationship with your loved one, you want to experience optimal health and well-being, you want to be fit and healthy, you must take action. There's a place of positive thinking. I can't sit here every single day affirming I'm healthy, I'm fit, I'm running without running out of breath, I am amazing and never exercising. Beloved, that's not possible. I will remain a dreamer. It's exactly the same thing. If you have faith, faith is simply the substance, confidence, or kind of like you have confidence in something that you hope to achieve, like the life you are called to live. You are confident that you'll be able to live that life over time. Once you take the actions necessary every single day, then you become that person. You live the life you dream. You have the relationships, the heart, and everything you desire to have. And the evidence of that which you've not yet had, the life you've not yet lived, the relationship you've not yet had. But because you're going to take actions to match that faith, to achieve what you hope for, then you can become that person. You can achieve everything you hope to achieve. However, if you don't take action, it's of no use. You remain a dreamer and nothing is really going to change. If you know me, I'm super optimistic. I'm all for being positive. I'm all for affirming, calling the things that are not in your life as if they were. There is a place for that, but action could never substitute all of these things. actions, or they could never be a substitute for action. You might say all the positive things. It's great to be positive. It's great to be optimistic. It's great to be vision driven. It's great to always see the best in yourself. However, you must match this with action. And today we're looking at some of the things that are holding us back from becoming all that we are created to become. And I spoke a lot there. It's really led in a biblical terms, but I just thought like this would be a beautiful message to share with every single person out there. Everyone will aspire to live a greater life. Everyone will aspire to live a fulfilling life. Everyone will aspire to thrive in their health and well-being. Everyone will aspire to have great relationships, to get married, be established, have great relationship with their spouse, with their children, with their partners. Then they must hear this message, because the truth is there are some things that will hold us back from becoming all that we are created to become. If I want to go out now, maybe I want to go to my car and drive home, and I stay stuck in this place. I'm sat here now, maybe I'm tied to this chair, I do not move, it's gonna hold me back. I can dream all I want, my heart can desire all it wants to be home, to go home. If I don't take actions, if I remain stuck on this chair, there is just nothing that will change. I'm gonna remain stuck here. I cannot get home, I cannot get into my car. So what are these things that are holding us back? I mentioned a few things in this talk that I did this morning. If you want to, you can go to my YouTube channel, you watch it. It's spiritually led, a lot of biblical verses there, but the truth is these are simply truth. Okay, this is everything we live in life. Every principle is governed by the creator's laws and principles of how the earth is functioning, or how it has to function if we have to thrive. Everyone who creates a product determines the laws that govern the functioning or effective functioning of that object, that product, to fulfill its purpose, which the manufacturer or the creator envisaged and created it to fulfill. It's exactly the same thing. We know we are very complex. None of us created ourselves. None of us knew when we were going to be born and when we are going to die. We are here and merely living a purpose. We are yet to live a purpose. So many don't even know their purpose because they are not connected with the Spirit of God within them. They are not allowing the spiritual element or entity or being of them to fully take over this body and rule the body. They are not allowing their higher self to have authority and be in control. They are allowing the physical nature of their being to be in control. And this physical nature is merely a slave. It's merely there to serve us. This physical nature is subject to change, constant change, and it will fluctuate. The things I hear physically will determine what I hear, how I respond, and all of that. Unless I've got a better what was the word I'm looking for? Compass that is leading me to a certain direction. Unless I've got a better reference point, unless I've got a sat nav that's taking me to any direction, else wherever I find myself will be my destination. Unless I have an ideal destination in mind, or another destination and how to get to that destination. In other words, what am I saying? If we don't have a vision in mind that will lead us to fulfilling our purpose, that will give us mental images of the life we're called to live, of who we're called to become, then unfortunately our current reality will shape our thinking, and hence our attitudes, hence our behaviors, hence our everyday actions, which will eventually become our habits and our destiny. So we'll take ourselves off our ideal, our definite destiny, life that we're destined to live, by following our physical realities, events, conditions, and circumstances. And we know that some people are stuck in a life they were never born to live, because what is holding them back is their past. Some of us, you live in the past. You literally live in the past. You've given yourself all sorts of societal labels. I've got post-traumatic XYZ disorder and all of that. In no way do I mean to be mean, but truth is truth. I'm going to call a spade a spade. I'm going to call it what it is. Some people live in their past every single day. You cannot live in the past and expect to experience today. And worst of all, you could never expect to experience the life you were designed to live. You could never live your vision, your future. You don't even know what your vision is, because you are so wrapped up in your past, and all you see is your past, the past challenges, the past failure. Of course, if we have trauma, it's based on negative events in our past. Trauma is never as a result of positive events. Positive events lead to imagination, vision, to enhance, to develop that further, to be more creative, to make it better, to improve, so we can live the life that we dream and desire to live, and above all, our life purpose that we were called to live, the vision we have in mind. So for some of you, it's your past. is your past. I want you to pause and think, what is in your past? Every single day you wake up, today is today, my beloved. Today is today, for goodness sake. Today is the 21st of June. Is it the 21st of June 2025, for goodness sake? It is not yesterday. It's not 10 years ago. 10 years ago has passed. You've lived it. You cannot change it. You could make of it whatever you want to make of it. If you think you're right, you're right. Nobody's coming to change your past. Nobody can change your past. If you think you're wrong about your past, you've lived the wrong life, you're wrong. But then, no reward. Who is going to give you a reward? What will be the gain? What will be your greatest reward? Are you expecting someone to reward you? Are you expecting someone to condemn you? No, it's your life, it's your past. Okay, some people cannot even take care of their vision or their present reality. Why worry about someone else's past? So your past is definitely holding you back. If you spend your entire time, every day you want to talk, you're talking about your past. Even our past successes may inhibit or hold us back from becoming the greatness in us, because we keep saying, I used to be this, I used to be that. Now we are in the present. What do you want to be in the present? What are you doing in the present to become all that you were created to become? That is very important. So again, I just want you to go back. Your past is not meant for you to stay there, okay? Your past is the experiences that you have created. You preceded your past. Your past cannot define you. You cannot define who you are today by your past experiences. Before you were born, that past never existed. There was no past, because past is the experiences you created over time. And once that time has passed and you are living in the future, it becomes the past. So how can something you create, in other words, how can the creator be defined by the creation? It's not possible. It's not possible. How can you be defined by your past mistakes, your past error, your past trauma, your past stress, your past abusive life, whatever it is? Beloved, let go is holding you back. The choice is yours. It may be hard, like you said, but the truth is, life is not really easy, or life is easy. I always say that we complicate life. We truly complicate life. Let me tell you why I always say life is easy. When you were born, a little baby born today, who taught them how to have that breast milk? Immediately you put the breast milk, they latch on it, they start eating. Those who have bottles, they start drinking. Give them water. Who taught them how to breathe? Nobody. Who taught them that this eye is meant to see? Nobody. They opened the eyes. When they figured out they could see things, they start baking the eyes and blinking the eyes and grabbing things. Their hands. Life is so simple. The wisdom to live life fully is embedded within us. That's why we don't need to go to school to become all that we're created to become. No orange tree needs someone with a PhD or orange fruit to tell them that they will become an orange fruit in the future. Everything they are to become is embedded within them. We've got unique DNA. The spirit of greatness within us. We are spiritual beings again. Remember, at conception, life was bred into us, the spirit of God, which is the real life in us, and there is trapped the greatness that is within us. No one has to teach you to become great. So life is so simple. When life starts getting hard, pause. You're complicating life. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. Some professionals complicate life a lot. If you have anybody who cannot explain something to a child, then they don't know that thing enough, okay? They've been busy cramming or studying to pass exams or to prove themselves worthy or to be recognized by society. They've not been reading to become wise and to live the life they were called to live. They were reading to write exams, to have some titles, to have some certificates. That's why they cannot simplify those things, because everything in life is simple. Yes, you can break down even chemistry. You've got great teachers who are good, who know the subject. They break it down to children. So beloved, life is as simple as that. We're born to breathe, to live a purposeful life. Like the eyes discovered, I am destined to see. The mouth discovered, I'm destined to speak, to eat. No one taught them. But what happens with us? We hold on to things a lot. We conform a lot. We want to belong. We are the only beings on this planet who consciously, yes, consciously, we choose to be less than we are capable of being. We choose to do less than we are capable of doing. And we choose to have less than we are capable of having. Let me give you a clear example. You start doing something and you're like, oh, it's so hard. You're meant to go to school. Your dream was to become a doctor. You go on the first day, second, 1 week. After 1 year, I quit. It's so hard. I'm so stressed. I can't study. We do after 2 weeks, it's not working. You want to actually have a healthy lifestyle. You are weighing 80 kilograms. You want to weigh 50 kilograms. You go to the gym 1 week, 2 weeks, you say I'm running out of bread. Maybe 3 weeks, or I just cannot do this gym. It's not working. And whatever, I go, I come, I'm tired. You go to this next diet, it's not working. I am this, and then you're like, I quit. Or you work until you have your ideal weight, and then suddenly you put everything back because you start eating again. You lose discipline. You don't work out anymore. Unfortunately, only humans do that. So beloved, I really, really want you to think about your life. I really want you to take time and reflect. You are worthy. You are here for a purpose. You can fulfill this purpose. You've got everything within you to fulfill this purpose. But your very own thoughts, actions, and habits are holding you back. No one is to blame for where you are in your life right now. If you keep holding people accountable or responsible for your life and blaming them, unfortunately, you're going to be stuck there forever. It means you need them to come and make your life change. But if these people don't even know what you want in your life, or they don't even know what they want themselves, that's why they oppress people. Because people who are oppressed, they are of little mind, they don't have confidence, they oppress other people. Confident people want to build the confidence of others, they want to uplift others. They know that if so many of them become great, our world will be greater and will be a greater place. So you cannot blame people for your life. Yes, your parents did what they did. Unfortunately, it affected you at that moment. But right now, I believe everyone listening to me is an adult. And if you are an adult, it means you are responsible. You have the power, the willpower to make choices for yourself right now. And at this moment, you cannot hold your parent any longer for the life you are living. Yes, they destroy you when they were small. There is so much knowledge out there. There are so many people out there ready to teach you, help you, guide you for free. There are so many books out there. There are so many messages, inspirational messages, audio books for free. There are so many YouTube channels there. Everything for free to help you change your mindset. If you choose to stay in that mindset, blaming people, I am sorry, my darling. I love you, but the truth is you've chosen to stay in that state of depression. I am sorry. You have the power. Nobody has control of your mind. As you think so, you are not me, not your mom, not your dad. I might think all the best I want for you. If you don't think the same way for yourself and take the actions that match those thoughts, your life cannot change. Unfortunately, you must take responsibility if you need to change your life. You must take responsibility if you need to step and live the life you were born to live. You must not quit. You cannot quit. For you to win, you must be in the game. You cannot expect not to play a match and then you expect to win. If you're not playing the game, there is no win for you. There is no winning. You've already lost the match by default. You've been disqualified. In this game of life, it's exactly the same thing. If you're not taking responsibility for your life, for the life you desire to live, for the well-being you desire to experience, as much as there are limitations, don't get me wrong. There are some things that are so well beyond our control. However, we can change our perception towards those things. We can change our way of reacting, how we perceive those things, understand them, interpret them, and respond to them. We have that power. We have the willpower, the sovereign power that even God who created us gave us that sovereign power to make choices. Even to the extent where some of us have rejected him, he will not change or take that willpower to you. So beloved, you must use your willpower rightly. Freedom is not you destroying your life. Freedom is not you doing what you want to do. Freedom is you taking responsibility to care for yourself, to ensure that you become all that you were created to become. If you're an orange seed, you need to take responsibility to ensure that you produce those oranges, nothing less and nothing more. It's so simple. You want to be healthy, you want to weigh size 60 kilogram, you want to weigh size 12 dress, beloved, you need to let go of those things that are holding you back. Are you binge eating? Are you involving yourself in excessive eating, excessive drinking? You have to stop that. You have to stop that. If you truly want to seek help, you may not be able to do this alone, but there are so many incredible people. I'm here to help you. I can support you. There are so many other incredible people there who can help you on this journey, on this path of becoming a healthier you. You want to improve your mindset. You want to be mentally sound and resilient so you can overcome depression, anxiety. Beloved, seek support if you cannot do it alone. You were not born to have a depressed mind. You were never given a spirit of fear, but of love, power, and sound mind. So beloved, if you need to, you have to take responsibility. We can blame someone all we want. Blaming doesn't bring solutions. You've got to be solution focused. What do you want in your life? What do you want to achieve? If you don't know what you want, nobody can know what you want. Nobody can give you what you want. You need to know and ask for what you want, seek for what you want, and knock and it shall be given to you. Even the best sat-navs in this world, if you don't know your destination, those sat-nav will be useless. They cannot help you get to your destination. Why I want to help you, we need to have clarity. You might not know exactly what you want. That's the role of the mentor, of the coach, but you must know that you are choosing to be healthy. You are choosing to walk out of a depressive state and step into a sound mind. You must choose that. If you're not ready and willing to have a sound mind, then no one, unfortunately, because give me someone without a will, they cannot do anything that you want them to do, or you cannot work with them because you have the sovereign will. No one can take over your will. If God himself cannot intervene with your willpower, who is man to do that? So we need to support you once you are willing. When you are ready, the teacher will come. Are you ready to live a healthier life? Are you ready to be depression free? Are you ready to be wealthy? Are you ready to have a fulfilling career? Are you ready to have a great relationship, to get a spouse, to get a partner? Are you ready? If you are ready, then you will get that right person, because you attract those people to you. Like attract like. People can tell, you know, your energy will attract people at a certain energy level. And that's why you see eagles and all of that, they soar at altitudes where other birds without vision, who are not vision driven, without the mindset of eagles, cannot soar. So you need to have a stable mind. You need to know, where do you want to be? It's not what you don't want. What you don't want is irrelevant. Vision is about the life you desire. Vision is about what you want. Becoming better is about pointing at what is better to you. If your life today is not better, if your health today is not thriving, what is a healthy life to you? Beloved, I ask you today to pause, take some time and think in every area of your life. Your relationship, if you're married, if not, first, let's start with your relationship with yourself. What is your relationship with yourself like? Is it the best? Are you your best friend? I'm simply my best friend on this planet. What does a best friend look like? What is the ideal relationship you want to have with yourself? If you don't know, there is really no reference. I cannot go to somewhere I don't know. If I get into that motorway, I have no destination, I'm going to be moving into the motorway non-stop. What a tiring journey and unfulfilling journey without ever getting to a destination and accomplishing anything. You need to take your time today, write down what is holding you back. We can do that later. We don't need to even write down what is holding us back. Let's look at where we want to be. Okay, my message today for you, in every area of your life, your finances, your career, your relationship, your health and well-being, your mental health and well-being, write down what you want to have, what is the ideal. Finances cannot be the problem. There are so many free programs out there. And by the way, I want to invite you to the Holistic Wellbeing Retreat, a revolutionary Holistic Wellbeing Retreat, a groundbreaking one. I am actually organizing in Wales on Saturday, the 28th of June, next Saturday actually. Some people might come on the Friday, but the real retreat is on Saturday. Please get in touch if you want to enhance your health and well-being. You want to thrive in optimal mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health and well-being. I invite you to join me. It's going to be a powerful retreat. I've had some people asking me if I'm going to do it again, if I'm going to do it online. I might do online in the future. I'm going to stand here. I'm going to just use the light from here. You know what? I can put my video there. Let's see. That's amazing. So you can see me. Let me see. Awesome. Can you see me? I'm far away, so I'm just going to come closer. That's better. So again, if you want to join me on the next Saturday, on the 28th of June 2025 in Wales, Timawa Parkdene Resort in Wales, for the Optimal Holistic Wellbeing Symposium, or not symposium, retreat. I do a lot of symposiums. The groundbreaking Holistic Wellbeing Retreat, where you thrive in optimal mental, emotional, and physical health and well-being. Above all, be restored, be revived, and be reignited. You gain groundbreaking principles backed by science. My upcoming book, Unlock the Transformational Power of the Mind, your gateway to optimal health and well-being. We'll delve into science, the science of placebo, to understand how your mind works, so you can take possession of your mind and live the life you were born to live and flourish in optimal health and well-being. Health, Great health is not simply the absence of diseases. By you just saying, I'm well, I'm not sick, I'm not in the hospital, you might have the most depressive life, the most terrible life that you are not healthy. So health is not about diseases. Health is a holistic way. It's about having both mental, emotional, physical, social health and flourishing, in our relationships, in our world, which is having, in every area of your life thriving. So well-being goes beyond you not having any disease. We know for sure there are some people who are not sick, are on no medications, but unfortunately they are not wealthy. They don't have a great well-being. Their relationships are extremely poor. Their relationships with themselves, they have self-hatred, they inflict pain on themselves, they self-harm and things like that. We know that is not thriving in optimal well-being. It's about the holistic, it's about the all, your body, your soul, and your emotions, all in one, all in alignment, all in integrity. The whole cannot be together if the parts are falling. You cannot talk of wholeness, of well-being, if bits of your body are falling apart, or if the mind is going in another direction and the physical and your emotions are all over the place. So I want to invite you on the 28th of June 2025 to join me. And in the meantime, 28th of June 2025, next Saturday. And in the meantime, I ask you again to please write down in the different areas of your life, what do you want to achieve? You may not be healthy right now, you're not thriving in optimal health and well-being, optimal mental health. What is the ideal for you? When it comes to your relationship with yourself first, how is it? And what is the ideal for you? Let's focus on the ideal. Your relationship with your spouse, your partner, rather than blaming his this, that, forget about the problem. What is the ideal relationship you desire to have with a partner, with your husband, with your child, and all of that? Go write that, and in the next session, we're going to look at how we can move forward and what is holding you back. For some of you, you see it, you know it, but you cannot step forward because you're tied back with a chain on your leg to your past without knowing, to unforgiveness, to whatever it is, limiting beliefs, low self-esteem without knowing. We've got to take off these shackles, these chains that are holding you stuck to your past or to who you are now, inhibiting you from becoming all that you dream to become. I'll see you soon. You have a wonderful and glorious day. You've been listening to the wonderful, inspirational, one and only Dr. Sylvia Forchamli, the transformation doc and friend. Keep smiling, keep breathing. If I tell you my age, you wouldn't believe it, but look at me, I'm wrinkle free. I send you, oh my goodness, that's so dark. I'm gonna stop it here. Okay, sending you lots of love, and I'm gonna stop my video now.